BJHS.
Welcome to this week's newscast.
Today is Monday, February 26th, and we are your newscast hosts.
I'm Sophie.
And I'm Carly.
At this time, will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
And please continue standing for the national anthem.
In 1 moment of silence.
Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please continue standing for the national anthem in a moment of silence.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's start off with Hallie for this week's weather report. What do you think the weather's going to be?
Pretty cold.
I think so too. Bring a jacket.
Good morning, BJHS. Welcome to this week's newscast. It's Hallie, your weekly weather host. Starting off with Monday, there is a high of 58 and a low of 41. Tuesday, there is a high of 61 and a low of 47. On Wednesday, there is a high of 66 and a low of 47. Thursday, there is a high of 59 and a low of 42. Now, with the last day of the week, Friday, there is a high of 54 and a low of 37. That concludes this week's weather. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for the weather, Hallie.
Now we have a funny joke with Emmett.
What's up? I'm Emmett. I'm your Joke on Fact host. This week's joke is, what's orange and sounds like carrot? A parrot.
Very funny.
Who do you think will be the students of the month, Sophie?
I don't know. I wonder if it's anyone we know.
Okay. Maybe it is. Let's go to Bella and Rayleigh to find out.
I'm proud of being the student of the month because I was a good kid.
I participate in chess club.
The advice that I give to other students is to do their work and listen to other teachers.
I play outside, play soccer. Yeah, that's what
I'm proud that I got better grades than last year.
For my free time, I play with my friends and do my homework.
How do you see positivity throughout the school?
I don't know. Let's ask Miss Dunnigan.
Let's
Go!
I think that we can see positivity in students, especially like in class when they have like the can-do attitude, when they're ready for the next challenge.
My advice on how to spread positivity is to remember the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated.
We can also see like in the classroom when we play class games and they're cheering for one another, they're helping each other in a kind manner, and showing appreciation for their teachers and their peers.
Great job to the students of the month.
Keep up the good work.
Now on to some trivia with Jackson.
Yes! That was my favorite part.
Question 1. Who holds the record for winning the most Oscars? Tom Cruise, Walt Disney, Tom Hanks, or Will Smith? The person who holds the most Oscars is Walt Disney. Walt Disney was a high school dropout. Question 2. How many actors have played Batman on screen? 8, 6, 11, or 10? There have been 11 Batmans on screen. Batman originally creators were named Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Question 3. What grass grows the tallest? Bamboo, Bermuda, buffalo, or Nepal? Bamboo grass grows the tallest. Bamboo is the fastest growing plant on the planet. Question 4. Which musician was known as the King of Pop? Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, or Zach Bryan? The King of Pop is Michael Jackson. He was the best-selling artist in the United States for 2009. Question 5. What was the first Disney full-length film that used computer-generated animation? Toy Story, Bolt, Encanto, or Moana? The first animated movie by Disney was Toy Story.
Whoa, those questions were quite difficult.
Yeah, I barely knew any of the answers. Did you get any of them right?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Look,
it's a quote from Mehmet.
The weekly quote is, throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, because hate in your heart will consume you too. Will Smith.
That was so inspirational.
I feel very inspired right now.
Throughout history, people from all over the world have created myths, fables, and stories to explain how the world works or a number of different things. Most people only recognize Greek mythology, which takes place in Greece, but today we'll be talking about stories from the north of Europe. So Norse mythology originated in Scandinavia, which includes countries like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, and Denmark. The estimated time frame that it was created is 790 to 1100 CE. People who believed in these myths include Vikings and the North Germanic people. Holding Norse mythology together is the ash tree of life. Yggdrasil holds the 9 worlds in its branches, some of which include Asgard, Vanaheim, and Midgard. Myths also state that there is a squirrel that runs up and down the trees called Radiscore. In these myths, there are two different tribes of gods and goddesses, the Aesir and the Vanir. The Aesir were believed to hold the cosmos together and prevent the giants from dragging the world into eternal chaos. Deities in this group include Odin, Thor, Frigg, and Heimdall, Bragi, and Baldur. The Vanir were believed to be in control of nature, but overall considered weak in comparison to the Aesir. The main deities in this tribe include Nord and his children Frey and Freya. The people who believed in these myths also believed that the world would come to an end. They called this day Ragnarok. Ragnarok would be the final battle between the Aesir and the giants. The battle would take place on an endless field called Vigrid. The Aesir would be joined by Odin's chosen undead warriors from Valhalla. The first side of Ragnarok would be the death of Odin's son Baldur. The next would be a 3-year-long winter called the Fimbulwinter. The last would be when the wolf Hati swallows the sun and the wolf Skull swallows the moon. But the myths say that a new earth would rise from the sea and a newly made world would repopulate and become a thriving planet. This has been Mythologies Around the World with Carolyn Franks. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
For our last segment, we have Emmett to give us an interesting fact.
The weekly fact is a shrimp's heart is in its head.
That was pretty cool.
Well, BJHS, that concludes this week's newscast.
Come back and join us next week for some more amazing specials.